10 years ago this month, in October 2015, John Boehner's tenure as U.S. House Speaker came to an end, and the influence the House Freedom Caucus held over Republicans was at its height.
The Freedom Caucus has caused you a lot of problems, obviously. Here in your final act, you're rolling them. Can you describe your thought process there?
I wouldn't quite describe it that way. We have a bipartisan agreement that makes sure that the debt ceiling is increased, and we make good on our debt and our debt service, and it paves the way to fund the government this year and next. And the fact is that this will make it easier for the entire Congress for the balance of this year, and it'll make next year a whole lot smoother for the Congress as well.
That was John Boehner's final press conference as House Speaker, October 27th, 2015. Does the Freedom Caucus today still cause a different Republican House Speaker a lot of problems? What happened to the House Freedom Caucus over the last 10 years? And how are Republican House politics different now from when John Boehner resigned as Speaker a decade ago? Find out in the latest episode of C-SPAN's The Weekly as we remember the House Freedom Caucus 10 years ago and where it is now with two very special podcast guests. Paul Kane, senior congressional correspondent and columnist at the Washington Post, and Leigh Caldwell, chief Washington correspondent at Puck. Find C-SPAN's The Weekly wherever you get podcasts.